Good evening and welcome to our fall concert. My name is Brittany Kirby and this is Michael Nahar. And we are so excited to showcase all of our students' work from this fall semester. In our concert, The Song Remains the Same.
The Song Remains the Same is a title of a Led Zeppelin concert film album. But in this case, it means that we are still doing what we do best, which is making music and telling stories. It's changed, of course, but our goal has always been the same, which is to give students the opportunity to use their voice, find their voice. And we put that together. Sometimes it's been in person, but now, of course, it's separate to tell a story. And we think we've done some fun, funny, moving, touching works for you to enjoy this evening.
So, to start off our concert, I wanted to talk a little about the process of singing at home. Obviously, the transition from singing at school to singing at home has been huge, and part of that is learning how to properly record. What is mic technique? How do we get the best recording from our students without clipping or distortion? And to answer that question, it's actually really hard. So we are using a new program called Soundtrap, which is basically an online cloud-based recording studio. And what's really neat about it is that it allows students to collaborate on a project together so that they can hear each other's voices and it isn't just them listening to a demo track. But as you can imagine, there's a huge learning curve with using a new software. So at the beginning of the year, we decided to start each ensemble off with a round. And if you tuned into Evening Song a couple weekends ago, you would have heard Premier and Madrigal's singing rounds in that program. And tonight, Spectrum is sharing a round with you about coffee. We had a lot of fun making this round, and we hope you enjoy it. This is the Coffee Canon.
C-O-F-F-E-E, coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, they take their coffee. See what their coffee got. Are you groggy? Coffee gives you what you like. When I am feeling slow, time for a cup of joe.
Spectrum's next piece is by bluegrass folk group The Waylon Jennies. Given everything happening in our world, the pandemic, the fires, systemic issues, our politics, a song titled Storm Comin' seemed fitting. Spectrum wrote a letter together to the Waylon Jennies, and I'd actually like to read you part of their letter now. The best thing all of us can do is take life one day at a time and have faith that this storm will soon be over. We love the message of the song that you have to face challenges, the storms of life, because they are inevitable, and you can't prevent them. It is from overcoming these challenges that we become stronger as both groups and individuals. There is one line that really stands out to us. When that love comes, will you open up your door? This makes us think maybe the storm isn't even a bad thing. It's just new and different, and if we run away, we'll never learn if it's the kind of change that we really needed. Their words are so wise, and I feel so lucky every day that I get to work and sing with such thoughtful, kind, reflective students. I hope you enjoy their performance of Storm Comin'.
When that storm comes, don't run for cover. When that storm comes, don't run for cover. When that storm comes, don't run for cover. You can't keep a storm from coming. No, no. You can't keep a storm from coming. You can't keep a storm from coming. No, no. You can't keep a storm from coming. 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 Coming, 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 coming.
There are certain things that I just can't live without. Some of which I've had for a long time, some of which are pretty new. Like this is my favorite bass. I spoiled myself one year and got myself a nice bass that I like to play. Or the students in class know that Lammy sometimes makes an appearance to provide some examples. Or like something I can't live without recently is this little one, Hazel. She's just about a year old and a little more than a year, and she has just been my favorite lovey and my thing that I cannot live without. And in this next song, It Had to Be You, you're going to see the freshmen sing and show you their favorite lovies and the things that they can't live without. So please enjoy.
It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you, just thinking of you. Some others I've seen, might never be me, might never be crossed, try to be boss, but they wouldn't do, no, they wouldn't do, for nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. It had to be you.
Yes, it had to be you. It had to be you.
It really had to be you. I wandered around,
And finally found
but somebody who, could make me be true, could make me be true, could make me be blue, and even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you, just thinking of you. Some others I've seen,
some others I've seen might never be me,
they would never be, might never be close,
or try to be boss.
they wouldn't do, no, they wouldn't do, for nobody else give me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you, oh yes, for nobody else give me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It
This next work is by late 16th century English composer William Byrd. Byrd was a Catholic composer living under the Protestant rule of Queen Elizabeth, but by 1605, under King James, he felt more comfortable composing under his own faith. This is one of my favorite works, a choir staple, a classic. Um, Notice how this piece starts with everyone singing together in a homophonic texture, and then later in the work, the voices begin to overlap beautifully. Thankfully, with technology, we can travel anywhere. So I decided that the madrigals would travel to Westminster Abbey, where they will be singing in front of the high altar. I even did my best to approximate the sound that you might hear if you were sitting a few rows back from the altar. So enjoy William Byrd's Ave Verum Corpus.
Hear ye, hear ye. King Henry VIII demands a royal feast for his wedding to Catherine Howard, who is young and beautiful and, let's face it, a much better bride than his last one, Anne of Cleves.
I don't think that last line was necessary.
The king hereby declares that the party planning committee henceforth gather to celebrate his new love and the end of his old love.
Again, totally unnecessary.
Party planning committee, please announce yourselves.
Do I have to be on it?
The king demands it, as a thank you gift for sparing your life.
It's almost worse than death. It's me, Anne of Cleves, former wife to King Henry VIII.
Lady Joan Bulmer here, Catherine's best friend, making sure that this is the most safe, perfect, under budget, and timely party the king has ever thrown.
What a bore! Why can't we just get out of the fog and go to the south of France, where the weather is to die for?
Indeed, going to France might cause your death, because we're at war with them.
Oh well then, never mind.
Am I in love with the king? I'm so in love with the king. So in love. At least I'll get to see Thomas Goldpepper. He's so handsomely nice. His niceness is pretty handsome.
Another wedding party for the king? If you ask me, it seems he's just getting married for the parties.
Party, wedding party, wedding party, wedding party, wedding party, wedding party.
I'm really in love with the king. I mean, really. Does it scare me that his last two wives, sort of, but it'll work out, right?
Has anybody seen the pig butcher yet? We need 24 for the party, and the king requires another 6 for brunch the next day.
I object. It has come to my attention that we're treating these beautiful animals unfairly, and we need to move to a more plant-based diet. Too soon?
24 it is.
Perhaps we are moving too fast. Maybe we should hold off on the party. The king has been known to change his mind.
Tell me about it.
I need this party. We are having this party.
I am just saying, love is a fickle thing. My lord!
How's the party coming along? Did I get the pigs? Ooh. Also, I would like the moat to be filled with apples. That would be a fun party game.
Lord Culpepper, are you on the planning committee?
Just here to serve the king.
And serve the king you will. I've decided to make you a groomsman.
Awkward.
What was that, Lady Jane?
Onward. Let's get this party started.
I would like to invite all to our wedding this December. We will meet again through the castle windows, as we must celebrate safely. But celebrate we will. Please join us for our annual magical feast, different though it may be from usual, and we will spread song and story throughout the land. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I don't know about you, but I genuinely cannot wait for the next episode of The Castle. Amazing job, Madrigals. Before Michael gives you a sneak peek into our new website, I wanted to thank you for continuing to support our singers. From giving students space at home to record, to ironing green screens, we really appreciate you helping to keep the singing alive in your house. In addition to your help, Paly Choirs is so lucky to have the Friends of Paly Choirs, our nonprofit. Through your donations, we have been able to get new music, microphones, green screens, and coming very soon, students will be receiving some special Paly Choir swag, and we will be having some visiting guest artists into our Zoom room. If you are looking for ways to get involved with the Friends of Paly Choir, Brandy Olson is our board president, and she would be happy to talk with you. We are so thankful for our board and the time that they put in to help support our students and their singing. After our concert tonight, we have an after-concert hello Zoom event for 30 minutes. You should have received an invite through Up to Us. We hope you will stop by to say hello. Michael and I will be on that call, and we would love to talk with you. All right, now I'm going to turn it over to Michael to talk about our amazing new website.
Hey everyone, welcome to our brand new website. I'm really excited to share that this with you. This was just developed in the last couple weeks, and was created by a former choir student and web developer, who does really great work with the arts. And it's new, it's easy to use. It celebrates our students, has all the important things. This space will be where our events will be happening soon. You'll be able to buy tickets for our events when we get back. You can view our calendar. All of our social media items are there. So if you don't want to sign up for our social media stuff, you can just go to our website. But it's all there, and it celebrates our student work. And we hope that you will peruse. Of course, if you go up here, you can look and see what's next. You can see all about our history. And of course, you can click on support and all the things that you've seen tonight and we continue to do, from the microphones that we've gotten for advanced vocal students, and the costumes, and the video capability, and everything that we've been doing is because of the support, the generous support from you, and from our nonprofit group, the Friends of Paly Choir, who work so hard on our behalf. We know that this is a different year. We know that we are finding new challenges, and new things crop up every day. So your support really makes a difference. And this site is secure, and your donation is secure if you go to PayPal. We would very much appreciate any help you can give. Anyway, thank you so much. Enjoy this website, peruse, take a look around. Thanks a lot.
There are many settings of this next song's text because the words carry so much power. Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm, for love is as strong as death. Song of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 6. This text has become a way of communicating unconditional love and can be heard at events from weddings to funerals. When we started working on this piece, Mr. Nahar and I wanted to challenge our students to express their love to those around them through letter writing, which is a lost art form. Students could choose to give their letters to their loved ones, which we hope that they did because everyone loves to read nice words written about them. The letters our students wrote were so beautiful that we decided to take their text to use in our video of Set Me as a Seal. Todd Billingsley, our piano accompanist, is a master of calligraphy and wrote our students' words in his beautiful writing. This is Set Me as a Seal.
Set me as a seal.
This next song you will, of course, recognize from the group Queen. And it's one of the first selections we chose when we were thinking about this year. It's not hard to understand why we chose it. I think we're all feeling a bit under pressure from a variety of factors, both like at home and outside and everything else. And it's certainly been an interesting time. So this was kind of helpful for us to release our pressure by singing under pressure. And it features two remarkable young soloists, Jason Yang and Kate Dyer.
Pressure pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man asked for. Under pressure that burns a building down, splits a family in two, puts people on streets. It's the terror of knowing what the world is about, watching some good friends scream, let me out, pray tomorrow gets me higher. Pressure on people, people on streets, day to day. Okay. Chipping around, kick my brains across the floor. These are the days it never rains, but it pours. People on streets, people on streets, it's the terror what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream, let me out for tomorrow. Gets me higher, higher, higher. People on streets. Turn away from it all like a blind man. Sat on a fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why? Why? No, 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 no. Insanity laughs under pressure. We're cracking. Can we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't you give love that one more chance? Why can't we give love, 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 give love? Is love such an old-fashioned word, and love dares you to care for the people on the edge of the night, and love dares you to change your way of caring about ourselves. This is our last dance. This is ourselves. Under pressure. Under pressure. Pressure.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are so proud of our students. They do such remarkable work. We know that not every student can participate as much as they want to or as much as we'd like them to. We will get there. We are working with them and for them because we care about them. We care about every student. We look forward to the time where we can be in person. But until that time comes, we are still sharing some really fun things, and I hope you continue to join us.
We would love for you to join us at our next concert, which is November 18th. And we'll be featuring our Paly a cappella groups as well as some soloists. And we would really love to have you for that concert. Please follow us on social media, which is attached on the end of this video. Subscribe to our YouTube. We are all digital right now, so any way that we can connect with you, we want to keep that connection. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to next time.